That's good.
Hello and welcome to Vicky's Top Tips from the Garden. We tried to order in some seeds last week and we found that a lot of the seed companies we usually order from didn't have any left. So we thought it would be really good if we spoke about some things you can grow that are already in your garden, in your kitchen, sorry. So there's three things here that you can grow from things you'll find in your kitchen. The first is potatoes. If your potatoes start to sprout and they get soft and a bit green, they're not really any good for eating anymore, but they are really good for growing. So you just make a deep hole, about 4 inches deep, in well dug soil. You pop your potato in there, cover it over and let it grow. Once it's about that high, you earth it up a bit, and then you repeat that process twice more. And in a few months' time, you should have a lot of potatoes. We also have a document that we're going to put on the website that will explain this in a bit more depth. So that's potatoes. Once they've started to sprout in your kitchen, you can use them to grow potatoes.
How deep?
How deep? About 4 inches. But there's a whole document about that. Online. The next thing, this is not the best example because I got it squashed on the way down here from my garden. This is a tomato. And most things that you buy vegetable-wise with seeds in, you can't really sow directly and grow a new vegetable out of them because they're often hybridised and they won't grow true to the seed they came from, so they won't grow out the fruit you got them from. However, tomatoes have closed flowers that normally self-pollinate and often aren't hybridised. So it's a risk. You might not get the same tomato that you bought the tomato that you got the seed out of. It's not making any sense, that you took the seed out of, but you might, so you may as well try. So this is, you just cut the tomato in half, take a seed out, pop it in a pot and see if it grows. If it sprouts, great, but you'll have to wait a few months to see if the tomato is the same as the one that you took it from. The next thing...
Is it always in a small
In a small pot?
Yeah. Can you...
So, with tomatoes, you want to let them, if they look like they're getting really big for the pot, and especially if you turn it upside down, you can see little white hairs coming out the bottom of the roots, then you need to repot it on. But you want to grow them inside, I didn't mention that. They need warm temperatures to germinate, and they don't like being outside when they're very, very small. So grow them on a sunny windowsill is perfect. But there'll be more guides online to tell you how to grow on. At the moment it's just about getting that seed in the ground and starting it off, because you want to start tomatoes really now before April, as soon as you can. The next thing, which was revolutionary to me, and it's something I do every year, is coriander. When you buy coriander for growing from seed companies, you get about 20 seeds and it costs like £3. It's very expensive. But if you buy coriander seeds from the supermarket, sometimes they germinate, not always, but sometimes they germinate. And you get these little baby corianders, like these ones here that I got from the supermarket. So to do that, you just get an old mushroom box or a pot, and you fill it with, this is just normal garden compost we have here, but the lighter the compost, the better for seedlings. You take a good sprinkle of them, and I do them quite thickly because you don't get much out of your coriander. Each one of these stems is one seed. And then you simply cover it over about half a centimetre to a centimetre with more soil, and you give it a water. If they're going to germinate, they'll germinate. If they're not, you've just got a dud packet and you should try your next packet. Just buy a new one. Normally the lighter the colour of the seed, I find, and the bigger the seed, the more fertile and able to germinate they are. These ones are a bit dark, so look for the biggest, lightest seed you can find, and you should get a nice harvest later on in the year. These are a few weeks old now, so they'll get bigger and bushier. And that is coriander. So this is the part where I have to say, join us next week for Vicky's Top